The pitch shift process allows you to change the pitch of the audio without changing its length. There are two sections. The first is the transpose section, and the other is the envelope section, which is my favorite. You can decide that every time you come into this editor, C3 is the key of your audio. It's good to do this because it makes it very easy, since all you have to do is decide how many semitones you want to transpose it up or down. If you're one of those persons who really knows the exact pitch and likes to work from that, then you can change the pitch shift bass right here. If we're going to assume that the bass pitch is right here, then we can say, well, let's increase this by a minor third, or up 3 semitones, 1, 2, 3. You can fine tune it here, or change it with the slider right here. If you need to, you can change the volume and pick a pitch shift mode. I'm going to change this to MPEX. It sounds better. Let's preview this while changing the pitch on the keyboard.
Set me free, set me free, set me free, set me free, set me free.
You can check off multi-pitch shift, and that lets you have multiple pitches highlighted on the keyboard so that you can produce a chord. You may have noticed two features under the pitch shift mode. Format mode preserves the vocal characteristics of the pitch shifted audio, while time correction keeps the length the same. If you take off time correction, a pitch shift up will make the audio play faster, and a pitch shift down will make the audio play slower, like the playback speed on a tape recorder.
Set me free, 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 set me free.
Now let's go to the envelope section. You can draw in some changes on top of the audio and then listen to them in real time. Make sure the range is set right, or you won't be able to hear the changes you make. If the range is on 1, then the changes are going to be very minimal. Putting them up a little higher to about 10, you'll be able to hear the changes in semitones very, very easily. The reason you might want it on 1 is if somebody's slightly out of pitch. But if you want to make some drastic changes, then changing the range up will help. Let's draw in some changes here. And then preview them.
Set me free, 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 set me free.
Remember the format mode? I can show you it best here. Listen to the male vocal voice when I go high.
Set me free.
It sounds like a chipmunk.
Set me free. Set me free. Set me free.
Now listen to it. It sounds way more natural.
Set me free. Set me free.
One last thing. Let's try this on drums. so cool. You can have so much fun with this envelope editor. Remove DC Offset doesn't have a dialog box, but it removes any DC offset in the audio file. DC offset is where there is too large a DC or direct current component in the signal. You can see this when your audio files aren't exactly in the 0 level access line when you're editing them. This actually looks slightly offsetted. If you notice one of your audio files has DC offset, then most likely all of the audio files will be if they were all recorded in the same session. You can always look at your statistics under the audio menu to check if DC offset is present. Resample. This is a very cool effect, and it keeps your sample rate the same, but gives you the effect of resampling. Simply pick a new sample rate, and it simulates what the sample rate would sound like. Great for effects. It can also work well for messed up sampled files that you need to fix. Reverse is very easy. It simply reverses the audio file. Silence is almost as easy as reverse. You should make a selection and then choose silence. It replaces the selection with silence. Stereo flip works with stereo sound files only. You can flip the left and right channels, copy the left channel to the right channel, copy the right channel to the left channel, merge both channels on each side to create a mono sound, and the coolest one is subtract. This subtracts the left channel information from the right channel information, getting rid of the mono material, typically used in a karaoke effect. Very, very cool. The last audio process is time stretch. I'm going to pick the drum file again. The easiest way to use this is to use the locators with the time stretch process. What I mean is this. Select your audio file and then press P on your keyboard. This will set the left and right locators around your audio file. Then make your right locator a bit longer or shorter depending on whether you want to shorten the audio file, make it go faster, or lengthen the audio file, make it go slower. The pitch will be unaffected. I'm going to shorten it. Then choose time stretch from the menu. Press the button Set to Locators Range. And you'll notice that all the parameters change to match the locators. Basically, you're saying that the time stretch should equal the length of the left and right locators. Of course, you don't have to use this. You could go in and press any of these buttons and do it yourself. You should just stick to the output side when you're making your changes. It's much easier. You can pick your algorithm or your quality here and check or uncheck the effect box. The effect allows you to time stretch from 10% to 1000% of its original value. This truly creates a cool effect. You'll need to select something lower than MPEX-2 in the algorithm selection to hear this. Also try the real-time algorithm for an even better effect. If you're not into the wacky weird sounds, stick to the more regular parameters and uncheck this box. The range will be between 75 and 125%.